The Turkish government has launched a new campaign to increase employment rate by supporting businesses, Turkey's Family, Labor and Social Services Minister said on February 25. As a state, we pay salaries, taxes and premiums of every new personnel employed by businesses for 3 months, Zara Zumru Selçuk said at an event in the capital Ankara. The minister added that the government will continue to pay personnel's taxes and premiums for the following 9 months. Meanwhile, Finance and Treasury Minister Berat Albayrak said, within the scope of employment-intensive policies, Turkey has created over 10 million jobs since 2009. The Turkish economy started a new era and the country will enter stronger and more positive process after local elections, he underlined. Rifat Hizirçikalioglu, the president of the Union of Chambers and Commodity Exchanges of Turkey (TOBB), said that the union has started a campaign to raise employment. People who invested in the Turkish economy and generate employment will succeed, he added. According to the Turkish Statistical Institute (TÜİK), the country's unemployment rate was 12.3% as of November 2018. The number of unemployed persons, aged 15 years and over, totaled 3.98 million, as the number of employed people was 28.3 million. As noted in Turkey's new economic program, which was announced in September 2018, the country aims to reach an unemployment rate target of 10.8% in 2021. New package for SMEs. Albayrak also noted that the government will unveil a new package to support small and medium-sized enterprises (SMEs). A new package is on the way. We will announce it this week, Albayrak said. He reminded that in January the government announced a 20 billion Turkish lira loan package with contribution from 13 banks for the SMEs. Under this scheme, 67,438 SMEs have taken out loans worth 20.3 billion liras which helped those companies meet their liquidity needs, he said. The European Bank for Reconstruction and Development (EBRD) announced on February 26 that it has invested 40 million Turkish liras $7.54 million in a 200 million lira bond issued by Turkey's leading supermarket operator, Migros. This is the third time Migros has tapped debt capital markets in Turkey and builds on the success of previous bonds in 2018, also backed by the EBRD, the development bank said in a statement. The new lira-denominated bond will be listed on Borsa Istanbul and its proceeds will reduce the company's foreign currency exposure. The EBRD's support for Migros bonds promotes debt capital markets as an alternative source of financing at a time when bank lending conditions are tightening in Turkey, the statement added. In December 2018, the EBRD also provided a lira loan to Migros, worth the equivalent of 60 million euros. Migros operates in 81 Turkish provinces through a network of 2,040 food retail stores under the Migros, M-Jet, 5M and Macrocenter banners. The bank said it remains committed to further expanding access to long-term lira funding for Turkish companies, making them more resilient to macroeconomic vulnerabilities. The EBRD is a leading institutional investor in Turkey and has invested over 11 billion euros in 283 projects in Turkey since 2009, with a focus on investment in sustainable energy, improving infrastructure, strengthening the competitiveness of the private sector, deepening capital and local currency markets, and promoting regional and youth inclusion and gender equality.